Capricorn, welcome. Thanks for joining me. My name is Tina, and we're here today to do your weekly reading. So let's waste no time. Let's jump right in. We're going to start off with a message. Please show me one message that would most benefit the sign of Capricorn for this week, please. All right. The possum and the peony. Bashfulness. So the bashfulness is the reason that, well, first of all, this deck is really beautiful. It represents nature in both the animal and plant form. The possum, I mean, I think we've all heard the term playing possum, and that is because quite literally possums defend themselves by pretending that they're dead. When a predator comes around, they actually fall over and are so still and lifeless appearing that the predator often just walks away. Peonies, now there's like kind of a Greek mythology regarding that, the wood nymphs would hide from mortal eyes by disguising themselves as peonies. That's kind of a deep meaning. But what this card really represents is that in those times when you might be feeling right now like you just want to hide away from the world, we all kind of do that. And sometimes it's necessary to have periods of solitude and stuff, but you want to make sure that it's not driven by fear, that it's driven by necessity and self-care rather than fear-driven. Okay? All right, let's dive into tarot. Okay, Capricorn. As usual, this is for the general collective of the sign of Capricorn. And so what that means is that the messages won't resonate for everybody. I can't tap into everybody's energy. So if it doesn't resonate today, don't try to force it. Basically, you just want to go check out your monthly readings or your previous week readings. And then you can always get a personal reading, which is actually your best bet. And the link to that is in the description. Woo. Okay, not taking that because I haven't even set the intention yet. All right, please show me the energy surrounding the sign of Capricorn for this week, please. Energy surrounding Capricorn for this week. Right there. All right, Six of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. This card, the Nine of Pentacles, has come out a lot for all the signs. So it's definitely a firm energy for this month across the board for all signs. It's one of my favorite cards, though, so I like to see her. Okay, let's talk about all Pentacle, all earthy energy. We're just coming out of, September was very earthy for all the signs. It had that very tangible day-to-day life focus. And it was Virgo season, but we've now just transitioned into Libra season, which is air energy. But it looks like we're still kind of a little bit there, Capricorn, for you. Six of Pentacles talks about, I mean, on a broad level, it's about generosity. But deeper, it's kind of can signify what you're giving your time, effort, and resources to. It can be about finding balance and give and take. It can also signify that somebody isn't giving enough to a situation. So we'll kind of figure out what this is for you as we pull more cards. Nine of Pentacles, though, flows kind of in that with that, in that the Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana version of the Empress. It's looking good and feeling good, being confident and independent, self-sufficient. It can be, when I say independent, it can be that you are literally independent, meaning not involved with somebody else, but it can also be in a relationship and not needy. It's a not needy energy. That's why I like it. And it's just feeling good and confident. It's a great card. Page of Pentacles. Now, all the pages are both messengers. They are also all kind of students and they learn. So this can speak of actually getting some information, learning something new. We'll see we'll pull more cards and kind of see how this all plays together. Two of Wands, fork of the road. Another two of Pentacles. The Emperor. All right, there's the major, there's the counterpart to the Empress energy. Okay, yeah, this is kind of what I was feeling, vibing off this card when we first pulled it, that it's an energy of figuring out where you're going to give your resources to, where you're going to put your energy. It's a day-to-day tangible life type of thing though. And you seem to be at a perhaps a kind of a low-level opportunity, or you're learning a new skill with the Page of Pentacles, but you're at the fork of the road. Now, the thing with the Two of Wands, there really isn't a wrong answer here. It's just it's a life choice though. Am I going to go this way or am I going to go that way? It's not necessarily that one's the right thing. It's not a state of being indecision where you feel like you're going to, oh no, what am I going to do? It's just like you're just at that fork of, okay, I think I'm going to go this direction with my life. Okay. Two of Pentacles is the card of balancing, it's earth energy again, and it's just kind of finding that balance. It can be juggling a couple things. A lot of times it's depicted as kind of as juggling, but this card I think depicts it really beautiful, of kind of that mirroring energy, just being able to find your flow and that perfect balance in your life. Okay, but it can also involve, I am not, it can involve a choice or having two options in front of you. I actually read it more so in line with this Nine of Pentacles, though, of finding your flow, feeling confident in yourself, and just kind of being able to just maneuver through life pretty seamlessly. Now, speaking of trying to figure out where you're putting your resources, we have this Emperor energy. And the Emperor is big energy. It's major arcana, and it's forceful. It's ambition. It is taking control of your life and other people's lives if it's necessary, because the Emperor is the King of Kings. The Emperor is sometimes misunderstood as being aggressive or domineering, and it can go in that direction on its negative side, but really it's a misunderstood energy, because the Emperor is the King of the Kings. If the Emperor does not have control, who will? There's chaos, right? But the cool thing about the Emperor is that he or she embodies kind of all the elements of the king. Now, definitely, it's the card of Aries. So it definitely has that fiery energy, right? Of the Wands energy. Very, very in line with the King of Wands. But because the Emperor is the King of Kings, he holds the elements of everything, of the emotional, the thoughtfulness, the tangible day-to-day earthy stuff. So it's saying boss up and really gather yourself and show up. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Were we talking a little bit about balance here? The Justice card is on the bottom of the deck. Now that is the subtle undercurrent of energy flowing in from, I call it the undercurrent because it kind of flows in previous days, weeks, months, and it's kind of underneath all of this. The Justice card is major arcana. Oh, we have the Jinn is actually equivalent to the Devil card of standard. So it could be that there has been, you're coming out of a time of maybe a little self-sabotage, or I don't get the sense, or is some kind of toxic behavior. I sense it could be you or an outside energy. It doesn't really matter at this point because it's past energy. Justice card is about finding the balance, so, and things. It can be writing putting things in the upright. It can also be karmic as well. It can be a little karmic energy that is balancing itself out now, that has come full circle and has been completed. Um, but usually when you see the Justice card, I kind of look at it as like it's being set on the right. Things are now kind of, the wrongs are being righted. It's kind of being set on a good track and having some balance in it, which you should see this balance right here with the Two of Pentacles. Let's pull 3 cards. Advice, guidance, or outcome. Please show me for this week. For Capricorn, advice, guidance, outcome. Ace of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Queen of Wands. So your reading was earth and fire. Earth and fire. That's the whole thing. Okay. So it's your day-to-day life. It's about your tangible day-to-day life, what's going to make you happy in that. And it's about taking control of it and moving with enthusiasm and purpose. You want this Ten of Pentacles here. You're at a fork in the road where I think, and there's been some sort of opportunity that has come about where you feel like you want to head towards the things that will make you feel fulfilled, having access to everything you want and need in your day-to-day life. And you see in this particular version on this deck, the duality, the balance here. We have 2 individuals. It's kind of a partnership. It shows that you don't have to go it alone, but it's more so, it speaks of balance, whether you are in a partnership with someone else or not. It doesn't really matter. It's about having balance and having everything you want and need. You see how they're balancing on these pentacles? Balance, balance. The Justice card we got on the bottom, balance. So now the Ace of Wands. So what kind of I mentioned some kind of like maybe little opportunity coming in for you. And here it is. And you're excited about it. This is an exciting new opportunity or offer coming at you. Queen of Wands flows in with how I was talking about this Emperor energy. The difference is with this, I think it's kind of signaling you to find that kind of feminine balance in it. Now, all tarot, you don't look at the actual, it doesn't matter what gender you are. It's about the embodying the energy. And what this kind of says, to me, it kind of flows hand in hand with this and counteracts this in a way. These are cards of control and ambition. Unlike, now this is the card very forcefully of this. This is a little more, has a little more finesse to it. Queen of Wands is ambitious, knows what she needs to do to get it done, but she's a little more nurturing and, like I said, just kind of knows how to, she's creative in her way of going for what she wants. Great reading. Great reading. And this is a card reminding you it's okay if you need to pull your energy to figure things out. Don't do it out of fear. Do not live in fear, though. And this is definitely a reading of kind of going for it. And yeah, great reading, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.